And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And it's the Thunder with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Dishes it to Waiters. From deep three-point range, Allen with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Stuckey. Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls the Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And so it's Indiana with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. It's offline from half court.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Thunder trailing by 3. The Indiana Pacers had a solid season last year, given they were without their star for most of it. They played well at home.
Yeah, even without Paul George, they were in contention. How about 23-18 at home, which is really a solid mark when you consider they didn't have their two best players from a season ago.
Lawson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. Durant's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook. And the heave doesn't get to the rim.
You know, for the Pacers in their 23-18 home record, that was better than several teams that made the playoffs in the East. They were very tough at home at the defensive end of the floor.
Adams' shot is off. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And so it's Indiana with it. Lawson. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target.
And the Pacers were third in the league in field goal percentage against at home. Something about this crowd really drives the Pacers on the defensive end, even in a down year.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. Westbrook. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Here's Lawson. 8 points for him. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. George Hill's checked in for Indiana. Westbrook. And it's well off target. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder trailing by 3.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job in bodying up his man.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Can't get the heave to fall. Ibaka. Thunder shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Can't hit. Durant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Paul George, who's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Indiana making some changes. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. And it's Ellison for Rodney Stuckey. Thunder trailing by 3. Ibaka, no luck. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. George. And that's not even close.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Indiana. Hill against Durant. From deep. The shot will not go.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantry checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. Roberson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. The dive for the ball. But he recovers it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. Here's George. 7 points in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Foy. There's the dish to Robertson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Roberson's got 5.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Foy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And here is Hill. Look at that shot. How did that go